raging like the steel tides roar. Engines echo through the iron shore. Cargo's heartbeat drums the dock to life. Workers dancing in the edge of
I'm Fred McMurray, and I'm back again with Steve Liberti Jr. of Harbor Freight Transport. We're talking about how Harbor Freight has grown in the last, we'll say, 60 days, or at least since the aluminum conference. So, Steve, welcome. Tell us what's news in Harbor Freight land.
So, Fred, thank you for having me back here again. So yeah, I mean, a couple good updates here at Harbor Freight. We just got word that we were approved in Savannah for a Class 3 bond. So we were CFS bonded in Savannah, and in light of all the tariff uncertainty surrounding the world right now, going on this administration, we're lucky that we just got that bond, Class 3 bonded in Savannah. So that yes, Ged?
Before you go on, so what's the difference between the other and a Class 3 bonded warehouse? How does that help? What are the benefits of that Class 3?
Oh, sure. So, I mean, the CFS bond it just gives you 15 days to customs clear or move your cargo out to another bonded facility, or to Canada, or re-export it. So you use very limited time. It's basically, it all comes down to time, right? The Class 3 bond allows for you to keep the cargo in for 5 years, so you can store it for 5 years. So that's really helpful in deferring the duty, right? Helps with companies' cash flow. Maybe they think that the duty will change, soon, so they bring it in. They don't have to pay the duty yet, hold it in bond. Only pay as you release it. So you're not out a lot of money up front, clearing the container and paying the duty initially upon arrival. You can kind of piecemeal it out, kind of play a waiting game, have inventory here on American Weight. So that's super helpful. We're already bonded in New Jersey, so now we're bonded in Savannah as well. So it's really helpful.
So this is big news for Savannah then, because anybody shipping in before, if they put it in you said CFS, they got 15 days and then it's got to be done. But you getting a Class 3, you said, that's huge news. That's a huge way Harbor Freight can help, transport can help people, because now they go from 15 days to 5 years.
Yeah.
And that gets, I mean, as I watch the news, I see, so-and-so is going to get a tariff increase, and then there's a delay or so. So literally, especially I'm assuming with bulkier things, that's phenomenal. Ship in and let them sit.
That's phenomenal in general for everything. Correct. Yeah. Bulkier things or high value, or even really low value, right? Someone that's importing a lot of product that may not be very valuable, right, has to pay an upfront duty on it. So they have to lay out a lot of cash and maybe sell a product that's not necessarily as valuable. So to preserve cash flow, right, it helps there. Also, on a high value item, you're paying, well, it doesn't necessarily go by value, but it just helps. It's very helpful.
I can see where that would be a phenomenal thing if you guys ship into Savannah, that's huge. So, all right, that's one big thing. Harbor Freight Transport can help. You started to go on to another one or two before I interrupted.
Sure. Yeah. No, I mean, we're growing. We've added some additional warehouse space here in New Jersey. So added an additional 50,000 square feet in our Kearney location. So we're able to take on more volume there, more storage, more distribution there. That comes with additional trailer parking and container parking. So our yard grew there. We've also added additional yard space here in Port Newark, Elizabeth. So for additional cargo on the ground and container and trailer parking. We're seeing an increase in a lot of containers coming in, both import, and we're loading a lot more exports. I don't know what to attribute that to. I wish I knew. Wish I had the answer to some of these questions. But we're lucky enough that we were able to secure the additional warehouse space in Kearney and the additional yard space here in Port Newark to help us with that additional volume and additional growth.
All right. So what I just in Fred speak, what I just heard is you guys are smart enough to make sure you laid in more space so that way people shipping in and out have more capacity to get stuff to the point where it can be shipped over and back. Another great way Harbor Freight Transport can help is from where.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes.
Do we have a third way?
No, I mean, I think those two are pretty important, right? And pretty big. Again, I don't want to keep bringing it up, but specifically that bonded in Savannah, that just came down today. We just got the news on that. So yeah, more to come. I'm sure we'll be sending out a burst email to everybody announcing this sometime soon because that's going to be really helpful, I think.
But folks, if you're hearing this on this show, you'll have heard about it before the email goes out.
Exactly. Secure that space now with us before it goes.
All right. So I'm gonna catch you with a surprise question. You look into the future, what new things or expanded things or additional services might be in development by Harbor Freight Transport?
I mean, that's an interesting question. You know, it's we do so much already, so many different things, right? We are very diversified already, right? So I would say, if anything, it would probably be expanding more on our pick and pack, the e-commerce type work we're doing in Kearney, that sort of a storage distribution type of business, right? The growth here in Port Newark has been wonderful with the oversized and the project cargo. We're handling a lot more metals, a lot of aluminum, copper, things like that here in Newark. But I would say probably look to expand more of the pick and pack and warehousing distribution and e-commerce business that we're doing in Kearney with that additional space that we just added.
So I'm hearing you're going to get if you're listening to this, watching this in future, you're going to see an episode about pick and pack because we haven't done one of those yet. So
there you go. That's a good one.
Give us a couple of weeks, folks, and we'll yank Steve back in to make him talk about pick and pack. Any other words of knowledge, wisdom, experience you want to impart on our listeners, watchers?
No, I don't have any other words of wisdom, Fred, but thank you for the opportunity.
All right, folks, we'll be back again in about 3 weeks, I think, with Steve Liberti Jr. of Harbor Freight Transport, talking about how Harbor Freight Transport can help you make your business more profitable.